just like
Patrick or Kevin, huh? That's hard to believe.
It was why I wanted the wedding delayed. To give Terry a chance to think about it.
Frisco! Would you come on in? They want to take more pictures of you. Frisco, they want you over at the buffet table.
Do you know how many pictures they want to take?
No, but I do know they want one with you and Felicia.
Thank you.
Great.
I guess Martha's trying to...
We're going to take pictures, all right?
Will you just take a look at Anna today? You're right. You know something? I'm going to give her a piece of my mind because she has no business being here.
Please relax, all right? I don't want you causing any problems at this party.
Look, this is not the time to be playing cops and robbers.
I know that, but look at this.
How happy she is. Are you going to spoil this day for her? Does she know about Anna?
Yeah, she didn't even phase her.
Captain Patrick, let's go in there for a special brownstone picture, okay, Bobby? Everyone listen up. Y'all come on in for a picture, all right?
Picture! All right, right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all,
I know why the camera.
Okay.
Line them up now.
All right.
Everyone say cheese. Nice big one.
Right.
Yeah, that's the one I want. Yeah, say cheese, sweetie. Here we go. Cheese. Okay, want to see some Christmas photography?
What do you want me to do about that Devane woman?
What can we do without making a scene? And I don't want that.
Well, maybe if I talk to her.
We'll have to ignore her. It's possible.
Well, I don't think that is possible.
She finds out about Terry acting funny out in front of the town hall.
She hears about that. We'll have to talk about this later.
Well, I got something else to do anyway.
Well, wait a minute. Where are you going?
Still trying to figure out who's the weak link in our group.
Oh, have you got any leads?
Not yet.
There is a weak link, I'm convinced of it.
Yes, well, so am I. And with Anna Devane back in Laurelton, I think we better find that weak link fast.
Yeah. Keep us posted.
Sure will.
Uh-oh, here she comes. Just ignore her.
Ignore her. Oh, that's fine. Mr. Calvert? Yes. Please, why are you here? I'm doing my job. You weren't invited.
Let it ride, Jennifer.
Why didn't you listen to what I have to say on the phone? The line went dead. We were cut off.
I'm awfully sorry, but Mrs. Talbot really should rejoin her guest.
No, not yet. I have something to say. About your granddaughter and the family that she's marrying into.
Oh, grandmother, I am so happy.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
you look so beautiful.
Like you.
Look, I want to propose a toast, everybody. Grab a glass. Come on, everybody. Have a toast. Anybody got glasses? All right. I want to propose a toast to the bride, the lovely bride. Welcome to our family. And to Mr. and Mrs. Kevin O'Connor, all the love, good luck, and happiness that you deserve. Here.
Honest. Yes. I wanted to tell you how glad I am that you could be here.
Thank you. I wish I'd thought to bring a gift to go with those lovely presents you had.
Don't even worry. I've been told that you're allowed 1 year before you have to give a wedding gift.
You're very happy, aren't you?
Oh, well, Kevin, it's what I've always wanted.
Terry.
Yes.
No, I'm learning things about weddings I never knew before. Little things about throwing the bouquet and when to dance with the bride and tossing the garter.
Same here. Especially tossing the garter. That's the problem with that.
Yeah. I have to tell you how handsome you look.
Oh, well, thank you. Kind of getting used to this tuxedo, actually.
The next wedding will work on your shoes. Could you get it?
It'll be a pleasure.
Oh, excuse me.
Could I speak to you for a minute, please?
Yes.
Over here?
Can't think what she's doing down here.
I want to know what was on your mind when you came bursting into that church.
Mother,
Oh, come on, Anna.
I'm serious, and you know it, Papa.
This happens to be my brother's wedding day. A day of happiness. I also might add, this is a private affair, and I know you weren't invited. You don't belong here, Anna.
I assure you, I wouldn't be here if I didn't have a very good reason.
Are you still after me? Or is there somebody else here that you're after?
Right. I'll tell you one thing. Earl Moody and Neil Johnson's murderer was in that church today.
Get out of our lives, Anna.
Petra, come on. All right. I don't want Terry to get in an argument with her. And I don't want anything to run a shadow over this wedding. Okay? Come on. Come on.
Anna, have you had some champagne?
No, thank you. I don't care for any.
Hey, Tony, you mind if I borrow for a second? Please do. A funny thing happened on the way to the wedding. Terry was walking in the streets going to church and sort of broke out in song. It was quite interesting. Everybody from the wedding party ran outside.
Well, what are you two whispering about?
Whispering? You know, that's one thing you'll learn, Ted. The people from Port Charles do not whisper.
No.
Oh, well, whatever. A lot of people are helping themselves to a little food. How about you two?
Food?
Yes, I think that's a very good idea.
I could probably have some food, thank
Shall
you.
we? Thank you.
I think the two of you should try some of this delicious food.
I'll stick the police for you. How's that?
Oh, okay. Maybe I should move around and talk to people. Probably not a bad idea, honey.
Say, I had a peek at that cake. When are we getting some?
We get some as soon as everybody else is eaten. And Terry and Kevin are almost ready to make their departure.
Do I have to wait that long?
Sorry. Have a pineapple.
How do you feel about a big wedding?
Oh, honey, I haven't had a whole lot of time to think about what's going on.
Well, could you squeeze me into some of those views?
Your uncle, Earl Moody, did not leave Laurelton. If you want to find him, go to the Moody family plot. You will find a shallow grave there without a headstone. Be a good nephew and honor your uncle for me.
Checking out Jennifer's phone?
Yes, just as I suspected, it's in perfect working order.
She said it wasn't.
Well, I called her, and I asked her to postpone or delay the wedding. Now, no sooner had I got the words out than she completely disconnected me.
She was set on getting Kevin and Terry married.
I am still so scared that it's one of the O'Connor boys' assistant murderer.
Anna, how can we be sure?
Look at her. She looks so happy.
Terry?
Yeah. I mean, even if it was Patrick, as the murderer, that would still ruin the beginning of her marriage.
What if it's Kevin.
I don't want to think about that. But you know, looking at her, I realized one thing. Even if I had got here on time and told her the evidence that I had so far, I don't think she would have believed me.
How about Patrick and Kevin's parents? Remember the O? It could stand for O'Connor.
Well, they were on a cruise, weren't they, when Neil Dobson was murdered?
They weren't on a cruise when Earl Moody was murdered. Don't forget that.
What are you saying? The brothers are trying to protect their parents? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not sure, but I know that those two are going on a honeymoon, and if it happens to be...
No. Look at Terry. I would have to have tangible proof if I was going to tell her the man she loved and had just married was a murderer.
But if it is him...
I have to believe that Kevin loves her and would not hurt her. I mean, he would be so foolish to pull anything on their honeymoon.
Anna, I don't want it to be either one of these guys, but if it happens to be Kevin...
If it's anybody you wanted to be Patrick.
Right.
Me too.
The way that people look toward you, the feeling around here...
No shoes at all?
So malevolent and suspicious.
Yeah, I feel it.
You know, I'm really angry at them. I detest them. They're all hiding some secret.
You know, I felt that the first time I set foot in this town.
The key to the murders is in that secret. It doesn't have to be one of the O'Connor boys. It could be the whole town.
And everyone in this town seems to know the little secret.
Don't you think one of them would have some compassion or feel guilty about these murders?
Yeah? Maybe one.
Do you think so? I mean, do you think in all those people there's one weak link? If there were one, now would be the time for them to speak up.
Nice.